This week on Passing It On Outdoors.
It's the earliest gun season in America, and we're headed to Lower South Carolina to the Cowden Plantation. Yes!
Don't tell me I can't shoot.
Passing It On Outdoors is brought to you by Acra Supply, more than a farm store. James River Equipment, serving the Carolinas with 30 full-service locations. Sniper Hunting Products, take your hunting to the next level. Carolina Cooker, a tradition born in the South. And Hands of a Sportsman, inspire, motivate, overcome.
So this is our fourth trip to the Cowden Plantation. I mean to tell you what, I'm liking this place. I mean, this place is awesome. Jay treats us like family. It's just a good place for the guys to go and just hang out and have a good hunt. We've always done really well. We've shot some nice bucks there, killed some pigs. One thing you can plan on in August though, it's gonna be hot. And I don't mean 80-degree hot, I mean 100-degree hot. So the first morning we decided, you know what, we're just gonna go shoot our guns, we'll get everything sighted in, and Brandon turns around and Jay is handing him this Jarrett rifle, and you can just see the smile come across his face.
You'll see he'll have. We watched the hog yesterday at 350 yards.
All right.
We watched the hog at 350 yards where we sit yesterday.
You get home.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the right camera. He'd shot at it yesterday with 308.
That's good.
So we all waiting on Jay to show up and take us to our stands because he's got these secret spots they saved just for us. No, probably not, but anyway, the evenings will be better than the morning. Just... And now they're high-fiving.
That's Captain
You already got
Under
the
Armour.
X on there, so Captain America.
I'm playing tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
UX.
Okay, where are you starting at? Right here?
No, you.
That's the crowd we deal with. It's okay. So we are getting ready to, waiting on Jay basically to pick us up and take us to the stands. And it's really hot, like 96 degrees. And we're probably crazy, but we're gonna shoot big buck. What are you doing now, Brandon?
I'm trying to get acclimated.
Yeah. Trying.
I'm trying to set 103.
Yeah.
Huh?
It was sitting in the shade.
God.
So do we follow you again? Like
Yeah, if y'all want to just go, one of them's going where Scott killed a deer last year. Okay. So I was right there at the signing board. The other one's going to sit out on the edge of the big field.
Okay.
And then the other one's going back around to another bean field.
So who do you want to go where? And
Um,
we'll go from there.
Somebody got a coin? I ain't got one.
There you go.
I'm gonna call out of this
You can't call because this ain't your stand.
Heads to Scottsfield. We're gonna call it Scottsfield. Heads is Scottsfield.
Yeah, okay.
Tails is the other one. So
Really?
the question is, who you looking for y'all
Yeah,
to,
but if
right?
you say
Who's
that,
calling it?
you just. Well, then both of us will call heads. Or,
If
can't both call
if
heads.
heads, y'all go to Scottsfield.
I tell you
Tails,
what.
we go.
No, wait a minute. It's heads or tails for choice.
There you
Okay.
go.
I
Heads or
see
tails for choice. Ready?
Who's gonna call
Who's
it?
calling?
David, call it.
Okay,
Heads or tails for choice.
tails.
Your choice.
Tails.
Scottsville. Come on. I didn't seen what that field produced.
Yeah.
I won't take as long as Scott though.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad and I went to Agri Supply every single week. Just the two of us. Now it's trips with my boy that I have to look forward to. Agri Supply has over 26,000 products for your farm, shop, and home, including ag and tillage, lawn and garden, trailers and truck accessories, hunting and cooking supplies, and over 250,000 mower blades, just to name a few. Now, over 53 years later, the company has grown, but one thing hasn't changed, and that's the way they do business. Agri Supply still believes in old-fashioned friendly customer service and offering quality products at the most competitive prices. I guess you could say it's a family tradition. Visit your local Agri Supply for all your farm, shop, and home needs, or visit online at www.agrisupply.com.
Most everyone has a childhood memory of watching their grandma cook fried chicken in her cast iron skillet. There was just something about that skillet that made Grandma's chicken better than anyone else's. Those who are lucky enough to inherit Grandma's skillet understand that family heirlooms such as this are truly priceless. Carolina Cooker offers a full line of cast iron and enamel cookware, fryers, burners, and more. Visit www.carolinacooker.com and start your own family traditions today.
Vikings didn't actually have horns on their helmets.
Ostriches don't really stick their heads in the sand.
A peanut is not a nut.
And a real John Deere is actually real affordable.
You learn something new every day. The surprisingly affordable John Deere E-Series tractors.
Hurry into James River Equipment, home of the 10-year tractor warranty. Visit jamesriverequipment.com.
This segment of Passing It On Outdoors is brought to you by Atlantic Kitchens, serving the Carolinas for over 20 years. Contact Mike Dixon or any of the fine folks at Atlantic Kitchens for all of your kitchen and bath needs. Check them out at atlantickitchen.com.
Getting ready to enter this field. We got some J&S doe urine, just straight urine. Last time they hunted this field, they had some deer come from this side. We don't want to alert them, so we're just trying to cover our scent, get from here to the box. So we're just going to spray our feet. We've been in the stand about 25 minutes, and it's hot. But we do have a rainstorm. It looks like it's working its way this way, so if it rains and drops the temperature 15 degrees, this field here could potentially fill up with deer really quick. So the brief shower did come through, and it was just enough to cool everything down, and we look up and we've got bucks pouring out of the woods. There's 4 or 5 here, and I don't know how many right there. So there were two bucks here that I really hated to let walk off. Just couldn't really make a solid decision on. There was one that was just borderline, but I think enough about the Cowden Plantation, their rules, and Jay, that I wanted to make sure that the deer I shot would pass their standards, and I just didn't think it would do it. But I'll be back.
When you think about it, we're a lot more predictable than you realize. We do the same things at the same places at the same times, with no second thought. We're creatures of habit, but fortunately, so are they. This is where your favorite pastime meets a new era of hunting technology. You might not get to spend as much time on your favorite spot as you'd like, but with the all-new line of cellular trail cameras from Sniper Hunting Products, you never really leave. Sniper Hunting Products.
The Hands of a Sportsman is making dreams come true and providing opportunities for people both young and old with disabilities that present challenges for them to enjoy the outdoors. In short, we're creating an advantage for the disadvantaged. For some, if not all, the great outdoors breaks the struggles of everyday life and provides opportunities we all need. To become a mentor, a volunteer, or to donate, log on to handsofasportsman.org and help make a difference today.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad and I went to Agri Supply every single week. Just the two of us. Now it's trips with my boy that I have to look forward to. Agri Supply has over 26,000 products for your farm, shop, and home, including ag and tillage, lawn and garden, trailers and truck accessories, hunting and cooking supplies, and over 250,000 mower blades, just to name a few. Now, over 53 years later, the company has grown, but one thing hasn't changed, and that's the way they do business. Agri Supply still believes in old-fashioned friendly customer service and offering quality products at the most competitive prices. I guess you could say it's a family tradition. Visit your local Agri Supply for all your farm, shop, and home needs, or visit online at www.agrisupply.com.
Passing It On Outdoors is also brought to you by J&S Scents. J&S Scents record-breaking results, official scent of the Tucker Buck. Lucky Buck Minerals, bigger bucks guaranteed. Jarrett Rifles, most accurate rifle in the world. Ben Pearson Archery, rebuilding the legend. Carolina School of Broadcast, measure success one graduate at a time. Hunter Safety Systems, saving lives is what we do. And Atlantic Kitchens, serving the Grand Strand area for 25 years.
Welcome back. We're at the Cowden Plantation in Jackson, South Carolina. It's our second day. Our first morning was really slow. Our second morning was even slower. We did see a few deer. I'm headed back to the same field that we hunted the evening before because we seen like 15 bucks. Jay kind of pulled Brandon over the side and said, listen, the stand David hunted that morning, there's a good deer in there. I think you need to go back there, and that's probably the best decision Brandon could have made.
So I left old Black Betty at the house, which is a 308. Okay, here's a 308. This is a 165 grain 308 Winchester. But we're shooting a 338 Jarrett. This is a 225 grain 338 Jarrett. It's chambered for their rifles. So here's a size comparison just so you guys can get an idea of what we're dealing with. You could literally, if that shoulder wasn't there, you could put this 308 inside of that 338 Jarrett. How cool is that? So head stamp, 338 Jarrett, whole nine. Very cool. So 225 grains of pure power. And hopefully I get a chance to shoot something with this rifle. I mean, honestly, it's an honor to be able to hunt with it, but I'd love to be able to take something down with it as well. So, awesome rifle.
After the sun started setting and the temperature started dropping, Brandon gets his wish of breaking in that Jarrett rifle.
There's a deer behind that tree. I don't know where it is. He's right on the edge, looking this way, I think. Oh, it's wide. That deer's wide, bro. I gotta get on my knees. He's right to his ears. I don't know if I hit him and kicked the crap out of him. That's a good deer. I think he's there. He's super close. Huh? He's right with his ears. I mean, he's right there. I mean, he's it. Yes! Well, let's go see if we can find some blood. You must take your thermocell with you when you go to track a deer in South Carolina. Oh, he had a camera up, dude. Yeah, he does. There's a trail camera over here. Ow! Oh, it's pointing this way. No? Nope. No way.
Yes, it's pointing.
Yeah, it's pointing our way.
Wrong way.
I think he might have been a tick closer. Well, we found blood. I called Jay to let him know. You know, shot a deer and all, but he said it gets terribly thick in there. And they really like to bring a dog in to help trail because it gets so thick. So I hung my headlamp up on the tree where we stopped. There's good blood right there. And we're gonna recover that deer in a minute. But we're gonna go get the truck, load up our stuff, and get out of the dog flies and get my big flashlight and wait for the cavalry to come. And we'll put our hands on.
Right. We were right there at her. We were right there at them. Folks, that right there is a beautiful, beautiful South Carolina velvet buck. Beautiful. That 338 did the trick. My old buddy Lily here. Hey, check this out right here, guys. Look at that on the back side there.
Yep,
Look at that. Isn't that nice? Awesome.
So let's see if the luck will spill over to Kristen and Dana. Dana is our Agri-Supply winner for this hunt. They're headed to one of our favorite spots on the Cowden Plantation, the VIP stand. This particular stand is located along the Savannah River, so there's plenty of game in this area. It didn't take long for them to start seeing deer, and they actually had some hogs working their way out in the shooting lane. And I'm gonna tell you, that's a fatal mistake when you got a man sitting there holding a Jarrett rifle. So there's one thing about the Cowden Plantation. Sometimes you gotta make a quick decision. And Dana let these pigs and this nice buck get by him. And you know what? Sometimes it happens, but he does have a nice pig on the ground.
And I'll be danged if a nice buck can cross the road now. Really? I'm talking about a tall buck. And what happened with that? Got away. Not quick enough. You got to be quick. I don't know. I can't tell if it was a 6 point or 8 point. I think it was a 6. But it could have been an 8. I could never get.
Man, this story's gonna be good before we get back up.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Brandon, awesome buck. Dana, congratulations on your pig. If you're looking for a great place to deer hunt in Lower South Carolina, I highly recommend the Cowden Plantation. Jay and his guys, I promise you, will treat you like family, and you will see plenty of deer.
Don't miss next week's show, right here on Passing It On Outdoors.
We're back in Central North Carolina, partnering with the Land Trust for North Carolina and Hands of a Sportsman for our first youth deer hunt.
Do you see where you're going to put the scope? Right on the back edge of his shoulder there.
Hey, baby, whatever you're feeling right now, it's a good thing, okay? It's great.